Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Charul Nizam bin Samsul. My student ID is 2019203366. My lecturer name is Sir Muhammad Amir Matshah. Today I will explain the experiment impact of jet. The objective of this experiment is to measure the reaction force produced by the impact of a jet of water onto various target vents surface. The second objective, to investigate and determine the force required to keep a target at a datum level while it is subjected to the impact of a water jet. And the last objective is to compare and analyze the experimental results with the theoretically calculated values. The apparatus of this experiment is, the first apparatus is pointer. The second apparatus, spring tension adjuster. Number third is wing nut. Number 4, interchangeable target. Here, interchangeable target, and we will attach to the top vertical shaft. And number 5, brace weight. Number 6, weight carrier, and number 7, weight platform. Number 8, spring. Number 9, screw nut, and number 10, interchangeable nozzle. Here, interchangeable nozzle, and we will attach to the bottom vertical shaft. The procedure of this experiment is: step 1, open the weight platform by unscrewing all the nuts. Number 2, take the 5 mm nozzle from the interchangeable nozzle and attach it onto the bottom vertical shaft. Here, bottom vertical shaft, and take the hemisphere target from the interchangeable target and attach it onto top vertical shaft. Here, top vertical shaft. And step 3 is close the weight platform properly. Step 4, put the weight carrier on the weight platform. Step 5, adjust the spring tension adjuster to ensure the gap between the nozzle and target vent is 15 mm by first pressing the spring until the target vent touch the nozzle. Step 6, move the pointer so that it is aligned to the weight platform. Step 7, release the spring and adjust the spring tension adjuster to ensure distance between the weight platform and the pointer is 15 mm. And then record this value as H. Step 8, move the pointer so that it is aligned to the weight platform. Step 9, turn on the pump and slowly open the bench control valve until it is fully open to establish the water flow. So here, when we open the bench control valve, and it will produce water flow. Step 10, the impact of the jet will now deflect the target vent. So add weight onto the weight carrier until the weight platform align with the pointer. So here, the impact of jet will deflect the target vent. Here, the impact of jet will push the target vent upward, so we need to add some weight to make sure the weight platform and the pointer is aligned. Step 11. Measure and record the flow rate and the corresponding value of weight. Step 12. Reduce the weight on the weight carrier in steps and maintain the balance of weight platform. Record the value of flow rate and weight carrier. Step 13. Close the control valve and turn off the pump. Step 14. Repeat the experiment with different target and nozzles. Different target vanes and nozzles. So for the safety and precaution of this experiment, we must ensure the weight platform has been closed properly. The nozzle and the target must be tightened to prevent from unplug while doing the experiment. So here the safety of this experiment. As we know, the impact of water will push the weight platform upward, so we need to ensure the weight platform has been closed properly to prevent from the weight platform open. And the nozzle we need to make sure the nozzle and the target is be tightened, because the impact of water will push the nozzle, so we need to make sure the nozzle and the target must be tightened. Thank you. Okay, so now I will show how to fill in the data into the table by using Excel. So for information, our group K2 has been given data set 3. So I will copy this table into the Excel. For the average time, we can calculate by plus T1 plus T2 plus T3 divide by 3. So divide by 3. For the flow rate, the formula is okay. So for the flow rate, we can calculate this volume. We need to change it to meter cube and divide by the average time. So 1.46 times 10 to the power of -4. Okay, so for the nozzle velocity, the formula is here. This is the formula for nozzle velocity. So flow rate over nozzle area. So as we know, the nozzle area has been given. So 0.000019635. So this is the nozzle velocity, and h has been given 15. So we just copy 15. Okay. So for the impact velocity, the formula is here, impact velocity. So Vi equals to square root Vn square minus 2gh. So square root Vn minus 2gh, 2 times 9.81 times h divided by 1000. We need to change the height to meter, so we must divide by 1000. Okay, and the theoretical force, the formula is F equals to mg. So the mass, we need to change the mass to kilogram, so we must divide to 1000 times times 9.81. Okay. For the experimental force, the formula is here. This is the formula for experimental force. So the formula density times flow rate times impact velocity times 1 minus cos theta. The cos theta is -1, so we just copy. The density of water is 1000. Times flow rate times impact velocity times 1 minus -1, because the cos theta is -1. Okay, so for the error, the formula is experimental minus theoretical divided by theoretical force times 100. So experimental minus theoretical divide by theoretical times 100. Experimental minus theoretical over theoretical times 100. Yes. So this is the table for table 2, table 2 from the data given. So for the graph, refer to the lab sheet. Plot a graph of the experimental force vertical against theoretical force horizontal and obtain the slope. Note the scale of both axes should be same. Start the scale with 0 value and set the increment of 0.5 for both x and y axis. So we just do this. So this is the graph for table 2. Vertical is experimental force. And the horizontal is theoretical. So the chart title, experimental force versus theoretical force. So this is the graph for table 2. Okay, so for the conclusion, the experiment that have been carried out were successful even though the data collected are a little bit different compared to the theoretical value. The difference between the theoretical value and the actual value may mainly due to human and servicing factors such as parallax error. This error occur during observer took the value of the water value. So for the recommendation, the recommendation to overcome the error is to ensure that the position of the observer's eye must be 90 degrees perpendicular to the reading or the position. Then ensure that the apparatus functioning perfectly in order to get an accurate result. For the application, one of the application of this experiment is to generate electricity. Impact of jet is used to rotate the turbine wheel in the generator. The water jet is applying force tangential to the wheel. That's all from me. Thank you.